Hi, my name is Aapo, and in this video we are going to take a look at a major new update for Cramit. The update has 3 new features and all of them were highly requested by you guys, so here they are. If you haven't heard of Cramit yet, it's a free multiband compressor I made together in collaboration with Integer Audio way back in August. So that's pretty much all for the intro, so let's jump straight into the video. Okay, here we are, this time in Ableton Live. Previously I have used FL Studio for these videos, but I have really learned to love Ableton Live and I am using this DAW for pretty much all music production and plugin testing and things like that, because I just love this DAW. Anyway, so here we have Cramit and it's on this grand piano here. This is just a project I've been working on like an hour or two. So nothing fancy, but just to show you the features, I'll use this project here. So if you have already downloaded the previous versions of Cramit, you might already notice what's new here. So we have these sliders here, these 3 for, actually I'll make the plugin bigger. So we have these 3 sliders here next to these threshold sliders for each band, and these are output volume sliders or gain sliders. So a lot of you asked for output sliders per band, and I figured why not make them here. There's actually not a lot of space, so you might probably notice that these are kind of an afterthought for this user interface, but I managed to squeeze them in there, so they are next to these sliders. So to the left of each threshold slider. And also when you move these, you can see the decibel value on the threshold slider there. So you can go all the way up to 24 decibels and all the way down to minus 24 decibels. And you can notice when I turn up the sliders, you can see the red bar here moving up and down, because that's the output volume of the compressor, and then the black one is the input volume. Then the next feature is down here. These are the crossover frequencies for the band, for the multiband filters. So you have a frequency between low and mid band and the frequency between mid and high band. And these you can change as ever you wish. They are limited between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz, because that's pretty much the human hearing range, as you probably know. And you can just type the value here, so 500. If you want to go over 1000, you can just write 1K or 1.5K. Then the last feature I want to show you in this video is the oversampling mode. So we have 1x, which is no oversampling at all. Then we have 2x, which is 2 times the sample rate, and then 8x if you really need to get rid of some bad frequencies. 8 times might not be enough for some sounds, but oversampling is one of those things that takes a lot of processing power. So 8x is pretty much the highest I am comfortable with to deliver to you guys, because it really ramps up the CPU load. So that's pretty much it for the Cramit version 1.1.0. It's actually already 1.1.1, as you can see up here, because I had to publish a bug fix yesterday, I think. So it's already one version up from the feature update. So anyway, so yeah, if this is all you wanted to see, you can quit watching the video and do something else with your time. If, however, you want to still hang around for a while, I will quickly show you how I used Cramit in this project here. So if that's something that interests you, you can still hang around for a minute or two. So as I showed you previously, I have Cramit here with the piano. So this is with Cramit, and when I turn Cramit off, it sounds like this. So a little bit more volume and a little bit more character. I also have Delay Platinum Edition here, bringing you those crazy delay reverb things. So then I have also Cramit with this guitar here. So when we are coming from the intro, I have this guitar coming with a low cut, I think. No, sorry, high cut. And it's sweeping in through the mix. Oh, sorry. So those are the tracks I used Cramit in this project here. You can actually add Cramit to pretty much anything you would add a multiband compressor. I will show you with these drums here. So it's really easy to get some punch in without adding necessarily distortion or anything like that. So this is the default state that the plugin opens with. So that's obviously too much, but when you turn down the depth and maybe the speed, you can get a really nice blend of punchiness and not too obvious OTT effect. And one more thing, what I often like to do is to turn down the upwards compression from the high band, because that's usually the one that gives you the sound artifacts you usually don't want from OTT. Some people might want them, but I find them too artificial sounding. So this is how you get rid of them if you want to. You can hear it more drastically if I turn everything up again and turn this slider here. And that pretty much wraps it up. If you haven't downloaded Cramit yet, you can get it from the link in the description. If you have any thoughts about this new update or the plugin or anything really, you can write them down in the comments and I'll be sure to read them and get back to you. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.